This is a comprehensive week-long training session. For what purpose? To truly delve into the depths of the matter. The depths. Who is capable of expanding their perception? Who is capable of deepening their perception to that state through analysis? They begin to truly understand themselves and their inner workings. Inside each of us, there is an enormous amount of potential, a vast reservoir. There are incredibly tiny little bosses, microscopic ones whose commands we meticulously follow and whose influence is pervasive. A barely noticeable human essence, a subtle and almost imperceptible human essence. It is shattered into endless fragments. And each fragment serves some purpose for some of its own needs. For some needs. When one of these fragments says, "This is an insult," we, having lost all reason, turn into what? Into what? The offended, who in a rage tries, and someone else with some fundamental concept in some specific way, by some established rule, and by some inherent feeling. There are endless of them. I won't repeat myself, won't torture those who still don't understand what I'm talking about. And a single whole, they have been completely turned around into component parts. Each of them lives as if with its own life. If you look at a sand dune, this huge dune is a person inside. There are endless grains of sand, and each grain is controlled. Each grain of sand obeys its own God. What happens if you start with your own dedicated efforts to gradually melt away and transform this grain of sand? What happens? What will happen? You melted 2 grains of sand. You took 1.3 grains, then more and more and more. Melted sand is glass. Increasing its transparency makes it crystal. Giving this crystal a shape makes it a lens. What our consciousness cannot see from a truly enormous lens, one that is the size of a massive sand dune, towering 300 feet high and extending far into the distance. 1 kilometer long, 1 kilometer wide, you can truly see the infinite, profound depths of the very center of the universe, stretching out endlessly before your eyes. With our eyes, we can see a certain distance. With a single grain-sized lens, we will see the same. But when we start to combine them together, however, when we melt together pieces the size of grains of sand from ourselves into a single whole, then we can feel, recognize the presence of a higher intelligence, higher possibilities,